Nightreign is a brand new experimental game from the beloved developers From Software. It has an alarming amount of mixed opinions, with some people even being extremely disappointed, but I'm here to bring clarity to the quarrel. I'm Led with Gamers Keep, and welcome to our rapid review series where we give you the official review in less than 10 minutes. Right out of the gate, I think it's pretty freaking cool, man. I love the way they went on a limb and are trying something new with a unique FromSoft twist. I felt that the UI was really well organized and gave me the information I needed, which is kind of a funny thing to bring up, but this stood out to me. But it does have a few things that need to be tweaked, and I'll do my best to clearly lay out the pros and cons in this video. To start, they took the existing assets from Elden Ring and essentially turned it into a really fast-paced boss rush. You have 2 nights to level up as much as possible and collect as many weapons with passive perks as they multiply and stack to make you as strong as possible. And then on the 3rd night, if you make it that far, you reach the final boss, which rewards you with currencies, unique relics to customize your character a little bit and make them stronger. And all of this is done with 3 players. You still get the round hold table, but they changed it up quite a bit. There's some exploration to do, but there's not too much. You essentially use this space to practice at the sparring range, to choose your characters, to customize them at the relic table, chat with the homies, and then select which boss fight you want to go into. Now it's time for the categories.
Problems.
Before we get into it, be sure to give a like and subscribe so I can feed my 5 wives and 23 children.
Papa, my Camberley is a Ramberley.
Not now, number 17. Papa's working, you scrawny little rascal. There's not too many issues, but these definitely need to be mentioned. And I think this is where many people have their gripes with the game. There seems to be a decent amount of server lag, or maybe it's internet lag, but there's sliding characters, and a friend was revived but didn't register. At first I chalked it up to internet, but a few weird things seem to stay consistent with my buddies. You have to play with 3 players. You could play solo, but there's no option for a duo. And so if you and your buddy are trying to run a raid, you have to look for a 3rd, which is not the end of the world. Randoms are randoms, but whatever. But the wait time to find a 3rd will wait like 8 to 10 minutes. This isn't necessarily a problem, but it'd be pretty dope if when you link with some friends that you all could hang out at the round table hub. I think that would be rad. Beyond this, there's not really too many problems. So I think a lot of people went in with an Elden Ring or From Software mindset to match with their previous experiences, and it's just not that. It's a completely different game, and it plays so different than any other From Software game.
Audio and visuals.
Oh man, the music is brilliant. I mean, no surprise. We all know they absolutely kill it. All the assets are from Elden Ring, so expect the same beauty. I do wish there's a little bit more flavor with the boss arena at the final night, but all in all, it's gorgeous. What can I say?
Gameplay.
The combat is going to play fairly similar to Elden Ring as they're using the same assets, but they changed a few things. Now you run through the graces for a quick heal and a quick charge up. You don't have to sit. So you pretty much just use the graces to level up as much as you can as fast as you can. And they completely took away fall damage to give you maximum mobility. You have unlimited sprinting outside of combat. They quickened your sprint, and they also added these Spirit Eagle trees that let you traverse the map a little bit quicker since you don't have your trusty steed. Once a boss is beaten, all the players are able to choose a weapon or a reward, like increased health or increased stamina, to custom fit the needs for their run. The ground loot is shared, so if one person takes it, it's gone. Once a night is completed, whether you died or won, you still receive relics and merc, so it's not a total waste by any means. You're able to unlock new characters. I only know of 2 so far, and they only use 1 map, so it's not like you choose different worlds, but it is like a roguelike in the sense that certain areas will change a little bit, and they do world events to keep it spicy.
Story.
Long, long ago, the lands between were visited by a great war. The Shattering, as it was known, destroyed order itself, drawing forth in time an abomination thus fell upon us, the night. Now heavy rains harry the region, threatening to wash away its very history. The Night Lord does not rest. as it ravages the lands between beyond recognition. But there are those who would fight back. The Nightfarers, brought together by happenstance, their commonalities are but few. No shared station, era, or even purpose. Yet together, they are bound by a will. The will to cross the endless night and fight on, till every shred of their being is ground away. Alas, the curtain may be drawing to a close upon this world.
Difficulty.
By golly, Miss Molly. Dudes, bros and lady bros, this is one of the most difficult Souls games I've ever played. I honestly recommend previous Souls-like experience, but a newbie could hop in, no problem. But even with my two buddies that I beat Elden Ring with, we were definitely struggling our first 15 hours. It just plays so different. There's this added stress to be as fast as you can and level up as much as you can. But after a minute, we started getting the hang of it, and I feel like we're starting to clear bosses a lot easier. On the bright side, if somebody does leave, the difficulty is scaled back, so you're not massively punished for someone else being a derp.
Game length and replay value.
It's nothing like you would get with a standard Souls-like experience. With what I see and understand so far, I'd say you have somewhere between 60 to 80 hours of gameplay before you start running the same things over and over. But of course, it's From Software, so who knows how many hidden things that I have no idea about. Ultimately though, I think it really depends on what their ultimate plan is with the game. If they continually update to add new bosses, new content, then I think they would do really well and a lot of people would stay around. But they almost need to turn it into a live service game to give it the legs it deserves.
Value for price and where to buy.
Right now it has a $40 asking price with PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. And take my money, FromSoft. They have time and time again proven themselves worthy, and they did well here. I'm a total fangirl for FromSoft, so my opinion is biased, but that's how all my reviews are anyways. So there you have it. I will mention though that it is much funner with friends, so for a completely solo experience, you might be better off with one of their other games, or of course Elden Ring itself.
Would I recommend?
It needs some work. They don't have the most experience with a multiplayer focused game like this, but they have always been good at implementing good corrective updates, and I have faith that they'll do the same here. If you liked the combat in any of their other games, then I definitely recommend, especially if you have some friends to play with, but do not expect a similar experience. The only familiarity is with their combat and some nostalgic boss fights. Bros and lady bros, thanks for sticking around and taking your time to watch our video. Let me know what you think of Nightreign in the comments below. Susan, close us out, sugar.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so Led can feed his poor children. We are building an incredible website at gamerskeep.com, which will be coming out soon, so get ready to be a part of a good time. We will see you beauties in the next video.